Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Glitched Podcast. My name is Topher Welsh, and to my north is
Eugene Capon.
And we are here with the dashingly beautiful and lovely Metal for Breakfast. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I got a full stomach. I'm in my pajamas and
There you go.
ready to rock.
Right on. Have you
Nice.
made any TikTok videos today? That's what I want to know.
Did I? I did make a TikTok video.
Nice.
It was to try and get my TikTok people to YouTube. Did not work.
Really?
I think I lost subscribers somehow.
Like literally like negative conversions.
Like literally negative. I don't know how it happened, but it did. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, that sucks. How has your TikTok journey been? Like it's actually the first time I was kind of introduced to you because Eugene was like, "Hey, I'm going to go film with Metal for Breakfast and we're going to make some TikTok stuff." I was like, "TikTok? You're on TikTok now? What's going on here?"
It's like Vine, but if Musical.ly was there first.
Yeah. It's like Vine with music, and like I feel like the focus is to just like it's just really weird. It's still a really weird space.
Yeah, I don't know. Is like your whole viewers? Do you know what your viewership is? Do you have like those insights and stuff? Like, do you know they're 15 years old, or do you know if they're like 18 or 21 or?
I don't have like the official like statistics or anything, but judging from like the comments and stuff, it's like very young like age. And I think that's kind of just like where the platform is right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Isn't it if like young kids are using the platform, it's a cool platform? Yeah. It's when, people in their like 30s, 40s, 50s start jumping on the platform. Right. Because in like 3 years, we're going to have like middle-aged women using TikTok going, "I love it. Check me out." And all the young kids are going to be like, "Yeah, I'm going to the new
I'm going to go to Faceplant or whatever the hell it is. I don't know.
It's
Byte.co.
Yeah. I feel like it's always like kids avoiding their parents. Kids want nothing to do with their parents. They're always going to like move like away from them.
Right. Man, I wonder like what I would have if I would have ever jumped on TikTok when I was a kid. Like, because when I was a kid, I got internet when I was like 9.
Right.
And my kids have like grown up with the internet, so
yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting.
I still don't even know why I jumped.
Gotta do it for the views.
Well, for whatever reason, you're killing it right now.
Yeah. Something is.
Like how close are you to like 100K already?
I think I'm gonna hit it before the end of the month. Honestly.
Dang, dude, that's crazy.
And I just started posting in, October.
Well, you had that one big video on there. When was that one done? Because I saw you had a bunch of stuff before that, but
right, that was just like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe.
Dang.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track. Like it's
the
so
fame
hard.
It's just too much.
No, it's just like it's so hard to know what's gonna blow up on there. Like the whoopee cushion one. Like I made that because I was like, okay, it's like it's a clip. It's just a clip from Family Guy.
Yeah.
And when they're in the bathroom, and I was like, okay, if I saw somebody like turn this into like a machine that played this with whoopee cushions, I'd be like, whoa, this is crazy. So I just like faked it.
Yeah.
And it like has the same effects as if you did it in real life. And then like on top of that, you tell people like if they laugh, they have to follow you. Like I feel like the real momentum comes from the people who tell me that they didn't laugh.
Right.
Which is weird because like you have all these people who are following you, and then everyone who didn't follow puts in the comments that they didn't laugh. So it's just both sides are like pushing it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's definitely people who are either hating your content or trolling you that are pushing your fan base.
I feel like it's a good balance of both.
So they're the ones getting you more followers because of it.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's like something with like the younger generation, like they feel more of an urge to like
voice their opinion.
Yeah, voice their opinion and be like, "Hey, I didn't I didn't laugh, even though there's like 10,000 comments, and it's like no one's ever gonna see it probably. But like, I don't know. It's a strange platform. I've kind of just
maybe it's just cool to hate stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video where it's like you straight face, you follow, and like reverse it.
You feel like leaving a comment that says you didn't laugh, and then you have to follow.
Yeah.
Just have it be like a frame. They're like trying to read it the entire time.
Yep.
So my most recent video just got a ton of hate on it.
Oh, really?
Like, it's trending at like 30% positive.
Yeah. Is that on TikTok or?
No. That's on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
That's on the YouTubes. So out of that, I was like, even after like it had the strong like negativity of like downvotes for it. I know those downvotes are like what's pushing it to be seen more and more. So right after I went, hit the down button if you'd kill a kitten. So it's just all these people who like, oh yeah, like, 70% of my audience would kill kittens now.
My gosh.
Now you should make a follow-up video that's just a box of dead cats. Like, why would you do this?
Title it, you asked for this.
Yeah.
And it's just a cardboard box with tails coming out at the end. Talk about controversy.
Oh my God.
Previously on Capon Design.
That's so dark.
Well, I mean, kind of where we live, bro. Come on.
That's really dark.
We live in the shadows.
Which is going to be a great TV show very soon.
I know, right? I love it.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about like, I watched your stuff probably like a year and a half ago, and I saw it and I was like, okay, this is okay. It's not something I would watch every day.
Thanks.
Ouch, Eugene. Jeez.
What? No.
Just kick him in the dick.
Let me get to it. And then like I saw your TikTok stuff and I was like, oh, this is freaking fantastic. Yeah. And then I went back to watch like all the new stuff you've had in like the last 6 months on YouTube, and it's all fantastic.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, so some point you had to like just get leaps and bounds better out of nowhere to be able to like where you are now. And I want to know like what the hell happened. Like what was the catalyst to like get you to improve so much?
I mean, I think the real catalyst is when I really think about it, like for YouTube, like I think of the whole YouTube ecosystem and like the psychology people as like a game. Like I'm always wondering like what would people react to, and like what would do well on this specific platform. So like I feel like that's like my focus for YouTube. I really just think of a weird idea and then I just roll with it, no matter how weird it gets. And in terms of like the TikTok stuff, I'm still like blindsided by that. I don't know whether it's just because the platform's so new or what, but it's just
people are still figuring out what they want out of it.
People are just still like missing Vine and looking for a replacement.
Right. Yeah, it's funny because like 3 months before I had heard about TikTok, I was actually planning to do a video where it's like I brought back Vine and I was going to actually like pay a developer to make a crude like Vine like app and like use it on my video. And I was going to do that. But then TikTok came around and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, this is already here. And then I looked up like how popular it is overseas. It's already like massive over there. And I was like, this is gonna like sweep into the States because people have been wanting Vine back for years now.
Well, I mean, isn't TikTok like Musically just like rebranded?
Well, no. Well, Yeah. So Vine went under. Musically got popular because it was trying to fill that void. Musically started going under, and then TikTok bought out Musically and converted all their users.
Oh, okay. I thought they just like rebranded Musically because everyone thought Musically was like where all the creepy dance videos of 13-year-olds were.
Basically, I mean, TikTok and Musically were basically the same app. They just started in different countries.
They came out of like nowhere. I had never even heard of TikTok.
Right.
Well, it's basically as if Facebook bought MySpace and converted all their users.
Okay, fair enough.
That's basically what happened. I mean, they both served the same purpose, but in slightly different capacities. Musically, because of the name, was definitely more, hey, it's let's be music oriented. TikTok, on the other hand, is, hey, let's stay on beat.
Okay.
Because,
okay. TikTok. Okay.
TikTok.
I can just dropping knowledge bombs, dude. Jeez. You're blowing my mind every second of this podcast.
I've noticed that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm overly educated and thoughtful, and I'll just lay down facts at you.
There you go. Facts in your face.
Bombard you. I'll molest you with facts.
Well, maybe we could change the wording before we put that on a t-shirt.
That needs to be a shirt.
I'll kill you with facts.
No, I'll molest you with facts. That's definitely gonna be the next Chamber 01.
Molest you with facts.
It has
Chamber 01. Chamber 01.
I will brute force hack knowledge into you, Matrix style. Just download directly into your brain.
Oh man.
So how long have you been doing YouTube?
It's probably like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Not too long. I still feel like I'm starting out, honestly.
Have you been doing like video for a long time? Like, have you done video jobs or like?
Oh, I've never done video jobs. It was 2 years ago. My boss kept mentioning this guy, Peter McKinnon, and how he hated him so much, right? And I looked him up one day and I was like, what's this vlog thing? And then my brother released some vlogs and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a vlog. So I went out there, I grabbed my coffee cup, and I took people along on my day getting coffee and more coffee, because that's what you do in vlogs.
Yeah.
And then I just started realizing more and more over the months that I wanted to focus more on the comedy versus just my everyday life. Mm-hmm. And one of the problems I had was my everyday life is not nearly exciting enough to make a cool video on a vlog.
Okay. So
I was like, okay, I'll just kind of turn my life into like a story. And I kind of just like created characters and just like reoccurring themes that I throw in there.
Nice. That's cool.
I gotta say, the most impressive video I've seen out of your YouTube was the Casey Neistat.
Oh my god!
Oh man, that was great.
You got it
right.
Thanks, guys.
Talk about production value, man.
That took so long.
I can imagine.
I released that at the wrong time. I did. Casey was having his baby that week, and he had taken a month-long hiatus from like all social media. So man. I don't know. I don't know. He's either gotten it now and didn't like it, or he just hasn't gotten it yet. And
that's disheartening.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, that's a comedy video itself right there.
I mean, it's you can definitely do like a follow-up video. Is like, I'm sorry you missed my video, Casey. Yeah. And just turn that into
congratulations on the baby, though.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the baby.
I mean, you were watching that before
you didn't get my video.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, have you had like a big breakout video yet? Like something that like hit like tons and tons of views that like.
The biggest one was the Peter McKinnon "Don't Hire Me" video.
Oh, okay.
That was back when he announced he was looking for an editor. I had just like immediately, like that day, thought of an idea, and then I went and recorded it and uploaded it the next day. And I think what happened was like a bunch of other editors started uploading their videos, right? And everyone was interested to see like what these editors, how did they edit? So they watched them. And I think since I got mine out there first, they kind of like they pushed it the most. But ever since that point, honestly, it's just been going down, and I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, TikTok's just like it took me 2 years to get up to the number of subs I'm at now on YouTube, like 3,800. And TikTok out of nowhere is getting like 1,000 a day just for 15-second videos. That took me like a 16th of the time to make.
Right.
Even less time.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Do you did you have like a moment when you hadn't adjusted your notification settings for TikTok yet, where you just started going and you couldn't stop it?
I did have that. Well, I didn't have the notifications turned on, but there was like the day or two where it just started becoming a constant stream. Like I sat there like refreshing, and every time it was like 3 new followers, and I was like, look at this. Like look how much they're promoting this. And then like now it's just like such a constant stream that I'm just like I just accept it for what it is, and just like I'll just keep making good videos. Because like now's the time, like in my mindset, it's like now's the time to capitalize on it. Because I think what happens is like as a platform grows, it gets harder and harder to grow faster. And I think because it's so new here, like right now, it's like you have like I don't know, in video game terms, you get like double XP for every view. So like uploading now is like I'm trying to capitalize on that so that later on, if it gets hard to get like a 1 new subscriber a week or 1 new follower a week, it's like I already did it when it first came out.
Yeah, like if they changed the algorithm, basically, like you're putting in the work now.
Right.
So you're maximizing feast mode.
Exactly.
Yeah, versus feast and famine. You're maximizing feast mode.
Yeah, exactly too. Because like if they change the algorithm in a few months, like even just a few months, they might change something. Yeah. And all of a sudden, it could be a lot more of an aggressive environment where it's harder and harder to get any type of views.
Yeah, like when they changed the, like when your videos didn't get shown unless you hit the bell. Like that kind of crap, you know?
Exactly. Just multiple layers of that. And right now, it seems like it's just a very... Sorry, my dog's whining. Okay, go lie down, miss. No whining.
Yes, miss. You lay your pretty little arse down.
Yeah, like if they, for whatever reason, which I'm sure they will because of money, if they change the algorithm, it's going to get a lot harder to grow.
Yeah. Are you making income off of YouTube yet, or?
Not really. I mean, YouTube at all time, it's like $100. Okay. And I haven't even like touch the money because it's just in an account somewhere.
Does TikTok have like a way to like monetize your videos yet, or?
They have. The only way you can get paid through TikTok right now is through the live streams. Basically, people can send you stickers which have like a value to them, and then you convert that back to cash. But so they pick specific accounts and like give them crowns and check marks for larger, more popular creators and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think when you get that little check mark, when you go live, all of a sudden you're showing up at the top of every user's notification screen.
Oh, so that's just like boosting you even more.
Yeah, it sounds like what the like Live Me and those types of places do. Like when we were at VidCon, they had like Cheese was there, and Cheese has like Cheese Coin or something like that, or but they had all these little currency items, and I think Live Me has like gifting, like you can gift like a diamond or whatever, and that's worth like $20.
Exactly. Yeah, on here it's like the stickers are really weird. They're like called Drama Queen. One of them's like a cowboy. It's like I am very rich. The other one's like a concert. It's like a guitar. It's very weird, very like Facebooky. But like you said, yeah, you get the stickers, and then you have diamonds in your account, which you withdraw to dollars, which is probably all just like legal stuff that they have to do to
to like mask the fact
this
that
kind of reminds this kind of reminds me of those like Montessori elementary schools that like grade you in stickers.
Yeah.
It's like instead of like ABC, you know, F, it's like, oh, you got a cowboy.
Right. Exactly.
And a dolphin. 2 dolphins and a smiley face sun.
Lucky you. Now look at the poster of the cat and hang in there, okay? Because it's gonna be fine.
One time I got in trouble like back in like kindergarten, I used to draw my cats with blue. Like I drew blue cats, and I got in trouble for that.
What?
By the teacher.
Why?
I don't know.
Cats aren't blue, you stupid son of a bitch.
They are if you dye them. Or they die.
She was probably a vegan.
Have you ever seen a cat?
That's what I imagine all of the people who hit the down button on my YouTube video have. Blue cats.
Blue dead cats.
Blue dead cats.
I've been tempted to try and make the most controversial video on YouTube and just like state a bunch of controversial things, like both sides.
Yeah.
And like just see like
that's really funny actually. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Catch 22, motherfucker.
Yeah. Just like
where it's
like grab a list and be like, Logan Paul is the best. Logan Paul is the worst.
I believe we should build a wall. Yeah. I don't believe we should build a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Subscribe to T-Series. Unsubscribe to T-Series.
Nicolas Cage should have a career. Nicolas Cage should not have a career.
Nickelback is the best band in existence.
Oh, God.
Of the decade.
I was listening to another podcast.
That's undisputable because they actually got nominated best
I heard
band of the decade.
I heard a really interesting reason as to why all guys hate Nickelback. And it was from Christina Pajitsky on the Your Mom's House podcast. She said it's because Nickelback sings about feelings and men don't like to feel vulnerable.
So I got an odd question. Have you guys ever seen a picture of the band Imagine Dragons?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Conor McGregor, the lead singer does.
No, they all look like Macklemore from different dimensions.
What? Okay, hold on. I'm looking this up now. Imagine Dragons.
At Imagine Dragons.
And it totally looks
SNL.
like .com comes up. I can kind of see this.
Yeah, they all look like you know how like Spider-Man has the Spider-Verse?
Well, in that sense,
you guys saw that movie? Macklemore pig?
It could be a little bit, yeah.
Wait,
I can maybe see it.
Anime Macklemore?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. They all look like off-brand Macklemore impersonators.
Really bad ones, though.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Anyways, out of that rabbit hole.
Sorry, weird thought.
Internet. It's just like 3 hours later, we're like, oh, doing a podcast.
Did you guys know that cheese is the only kind of dairy thing that has? I don't know. I was going for something, but I
thought you were about to state like the most amazing fact I've ever heard in my life.
No,
the joke didn't land.
It didn't land. It was done.
Yeah, you killed it.
It happened.
Anyway, we're doing an interview.
Yeah. So, no, one thing I was looking at is I was watching your videos when Eugene was telling me about you that you guys were filming. And I was like, man, I really like this guy's style of vlogging. And I was wondering like what like your setup is and like if your channel is like just you, or do you have like a couple friends that always help you film some things, or like what do you shoot with and things like that?
So right now, I'm shooting with the GH5. I have a Voigtlander 10.5 millimeter lens. This equipment is far better than what I should be using. Mm-hmm. I have no excuse why I spent so much money on this. But my thinking when I bought it, back when I had like like my 10th vlog. I was like, I want to get like that really like professional look to my vlogs, because like the quality of videos on YouTube is only going up because people are buying cameras, people are buying lenses, they're learning more about how to do it, right? So like I do believe that like gear doesn't matter in a sense, but also I believe that it doesn't hurt to have nice looking videos so that you at least like
feel proud of what you're making.
Or like, so at least you're at least when someone clicks on your video, they're not immediately saying this doesn't look as good as this person's video. You know,
you're up there competing with that level.
Yeah, and like so really the main reason why I bought it though was because like if I can't get a shot that I want with this camera, then I know it's something that I have to learn and not something that the camera's doing wrong.
That's a really good way to look at it. Like, I have the gear, and usually people complain that the reason their shit looks so bad is because, man, I just don't have the right gear. I just don't have the right gear. And now you've taken that excuse out, and so it's like if my videos don't look good, it's on me. I better up my game, you know?
Right. And yeah, that it's made me like it's made me catch a lot of things that if I had like a middle of the lane camera type of thing in the back of my head, I'd be like, well, maybe I just need to get this better camera. But going from it backwards, like now I feel like I'm learning more about like how it's actually filming and how it works, so that if I had a lower camera, I could work with it better.
Okay.
In a way.
I gotcha. No, I like it. It kind of just takes a major excuse out of the equation.
Right. Exactly.
Nice.
So what about other Seattle YouTubers are you working with?
So right now, the one of my friends, Brian Bishop of Spiffy Films, he actually helped me film the Casey Neistat musical. So I film with him a lot because he's free a lot of the time and he's got that film background. He actually does vlogs too about just like the movie making process and like behind the scenes type of stuff. But him pretty much is the main person right now. This year I definitely have more ideas where I need like more people. Like eventually I would love to get to the point that like Sean Duras is at with Space Station Gaming, but have that be, or like Mr. Beast, how he has like 5 or 6 friends and they're always just doing these.
He's got an entourage.
They're just doing these big crazy ideas.
Yeah.
Like I would love to get to that point and just like come up with these ridiculous things and then actually be able to execute them.
That's cool.
Do you ever feel about going the Wu-Tang route?
The Wu-Tang route.
Or yeah. So
is this
like
in the dictionary?
I like where you're going.
Can I look this up?
No. So so I was recently watching David Dubrick's videos. And I started kind of at the beginning, and I started going through about 200 of his vlogs. And did we pause?
No, we're fine.
Okay, Metal's video shut off.
Oh, did it?
Can you see him?
I can't see him. He's gone. Yeah, he's not in the call anymore, I don't think.
All right, let's see about getting him back.
Yeah, he's not in the call. Just keep everything running.
Okay. Maybe his computer over.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we lost
Sorry.
you.
Just keep your camera running if you didn't turn it off.
No, it's going.
Cool.
Yeah, we can cut it up and do it in post. So basically, I was watching David Dubrick, and I noticed that, you know, even though he started off from like a Vine background with a group of people who were all Viners, they all moved to YouTube together, and they created what they call a vlog squad. And it's basically between 10 and 15 people who, while they all have their own channels that they're all like trying to build content for, they hang out every single day to build content together. And I was like, oh, I noticed that this is how the Wu-Tang Clan also started. Because back in the day, the rapper Raza was like, hey, I'm going to start the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm going to get, 10 people together, start this, group. We're going to make albums together, but every person needs to go be on a different record label.
That's smart.
And so from there, they started also branching out into like their own vodkas and whiskeys and movies. And so like Redman and Method Man did this movie called How High because of it. Reza later basically took the Wu-Tang style of like hip hop meets like old style kung fu movies, and he was in the film Man with the Iron Fists 1 and 2. And so like he basically built this empire over 5 years from this like doctrine that he spent a week putting together of like how exactly this has to work.
Right.
Yeah. Huh. So I definitely see like you probably a bunch of like other YouTubers starting kind of going down the same path where everybody has their own like channel or project that they're all working on, but it's a continuous cycle of everybody showing up on everybody else's stuff to help you get bigger projects done. So like the Casey Neistat video that you did is a great example of that. You had a bigger end goal, you brought in people, you got it done, you moved on, and you're probably doing the same on whoever was working in that video for you. You're probably doing the same thing for other people. You're probably doing stuff on Spiffy Films and whatnot too, right?
Yeah, it's like that. It's definitely a really good like tactic to like, and it's like that with anything in life. Like you working together, like you can accomplish bigger things than just working alone, right?
For sure, yeah. And
like just like linking arms like that, like linking channels, and like just driving forward like that, you'll be a lot more. You'll make more of an impact than if you were to just go it alone, because then you also have people you can toss ideas around with, and like something I've found is like the idea triangle. Or so I say idea. I don't know if
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm glad that you said it.
Idea.
Where's that come from?
A female deer.
No idea. I've had so many people say like, why do you say idea? That now I've started to realize like, oh, I'm saying idea.
Are you from Washington?
I'll try and say it right. Idea. No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from the East Coast, Massachusetts.
Maybe it's a Boston, Massachusetts thing or something like that.
No, I grew up like in Western Mass, so I wasn't around Bostoners a lot, but I lived in Boston for 2 years. Secretly, I wish I had a Boston accent, but
pretty cool.
Them bears.
The idea triangle.
You don't need to change yourself for us. I just want to be perfectly clear. We love you just the way you are. Even if you say idea, you fucking weirdo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The idea triangle. Like, I found that having at least 3 people, like I feel like 3 is a really good number of people to build an idea and make it like the best that it can be. Because I've found like when you're just in your own head trying to figure out what am I going to do, you can't really bounce anything out. You can't get any like feedback right away. Usually you would get that feedback from like just doing it and then seeing what people say, or like
running experiments,
thinking on it for like a ridiculous amount of time and like putting yourself outside of your head and like looking like all these crazy things. But having like 3 people there, you can put something out, and like one of those 2 people is going to put something else back, and then one of these 2 people is going to put something else back. Yeah. And I think that is also like one of the power pieces that like Mr. Beast or like David Dobrik has, is they have this group that they can probably say, let's make a video about rubber chickens, and then by the end of it, they're making rubber chicken Gatling guns. Nobody steal that, because I'm making that video very soon, and I don't want anyone to put a little copyright sign here.
Yeah.
Ding.
There we go. Perfect.
But like, I could throw that out, and then like one of you guys could be like, well, what if you did a rubber chicken Gatling gun like in a limo and you like shot it at people going down the street? Like it just brings it a little bit better.
Right.
Like you're just shooting rubber chickens at people.
So I have many ideas.
Yeah.
Eugene can attest to this. You're describing me and Eugene's relationship, honestly. Because I'll be on a walk with my dog and I'll be thinking like, what if
he has one scheme or idea every 48 hours.
Yeah.
It's like idea time.
Me too, man.
Well, my latest one. And now we have a triangle here. There's 3 of them. So what do you think about this?
Let's put it to the test.
So I noticed a lot of people like Beat Saber content. I got a ton of like hits on my VR content, and Rage Sack, he's the guy that does the Darth Maul. You got to have your thing.
Yeah.
What if we played Beat Saber in mixed reality, but naked, and we just pixelated the booty area?
Oh my god!
And we called it Meat Saber.
Right there. That's the one. I think it's a brilliant idea. And he thinks it's terrible for our brand.
Would you just be using one controller at hip level?
Dude, we can create a plugin for Beat Saber called Meat Saber, and it's a one saber. It's just a hack on the the one saber plugin, but you have to hold it and it's locked here, and you gotta just.
If there was any way for you to mod that game and make the sabers a physically reactive dildo.
Already happened. Already
there you go.
It's already
I thought about the same thing. I was like, I thought Saints Row.
You just make that and then post it. I'm sure you'll get a lot of views.
See, Eugene? This guy is a thinker. I like the way he's thinking.
No,
I've got some ideas up.
It's not great for our brand.
If you can modify the boxes to explode into 1,000 tiny dicks.
Oh, dude, you actually probably could, because they have an on-hit event where it explodes like emojis right now. You just have to change them to PNG transparent images of dicks.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, this is the perfect freaking idea triangle ever.
You have to wear party hats.
Party hats?
Yeah.
Oh, this would be perfect for like bachelorette parties.
Just one hot dude with like massive abs and a massive schlong playing Beat Saber naked with a VR helmet on. They're just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Where did you get this stripper? He's great. This is so fun.
Oh my god.
Now this has to be done. It has to happen. Meet.
See, I think it's a great idea. I think it's perfectly on brand. We're fucking weird, dude.
Beat Saber is just the porn parody of Beat Saber.
Well, what I did is I was like, well, you know what we could do is if we were just naked, we could just put it on Pornhub and then rake in the ad revenue on Pornhub. I mean, don't tell me that wouldn't get views. It's the first of its kind, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't want to censor it if it was on Pornhub.
You'd get like comments on YouTube. Came here from Pornhub. Like what?
I mean, it's fun to joke about, but
when it's your Instagram,
well, like we can't execute it because it's not great for our brand.
Well. But if it gets you like 100,000 extra subscribers, that would be good for the brand. Because your next videos...
but then we wouldn't be able to monetize anything. We would have like an extra 100,000 people following our
just
stuff.
That video.
Yeah.
It'd just be that video. Just demonetize it. Like make it blatantly not safe for work.
Nobody would want to work with us.
I would want to work with someone who plays Beat Saber naked, Eugene. And you should too. Because I do it all the time. And you work with me every day.
The thing is, like, that's the type of thing that I could envision seeing on like PewDiePie's channel, right? Or the HGA3 podcast. Like, I can picture Ethan just like, look at these guys. They're butt naked playing Meat Saber. Like,
I'm telling you,
maybe it'll be a pitch that we'll do for PewDiePie.
You know, it would be completely safe for
Felix,
work.
I have a pitch for you.
Really large pixels.
Yeah.
just like sim style pixels, and we just motion track it to the butt.
Look, here's an idea. Okay, what if you had like just like wear one of those green screen suits and then just make it CG, make it a CG body, and like make your butt cheeks like flappy, just like have it follow the schlong and just blur the schlong.
There you go.
It's like wherever you move.
Yeah. The lightsaber is attached to one of the third limb of the avatar. Oh man.
Or you know what? You could even just you wouldn't even have to be in it. You could just use your hand, and as long as it's a rubber dildo, I'm sure.
There you go. Like that's fine with me as long as there's some sort of a penis-shaped object. We're good as gold.
Eugene's like, nope. It'll
like not on brand. This is why.
Everything.
See, I'll make jokes about this, but ultimately, I have to be the one to say, "Sorry, we can't do this."
You're the one that has to talk me down.
What if you? Okay,
I do.
Here's an idea. What if you did McMeat saber, where it's chicken McNuggets, and you're swinging a rubber chicken?
See, we could do that. That would be
And then
fine.
when you hit the boxes, it turns into a 1,000 tiny dicks.
There has to be dicks somewhere. It just has to be.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that was unexpected. I'm going to subscribe. Binges every single video.
Man.
That's funny.
You should start this with just that clip. Just completely out of context.
Just talking about Meat Saber like that. Now I gotta watch this episode.
Oh, man. So we are coming down to time.
Yeah,
we're getting close to the
I
end.
think that's a good place to end
wrap
on.
up.
I mean, yeah, to wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The idea triangle.
The idea triangle.
I emphasize the R.
Well, we're friends in like real life, so we can hang out more.
Yeah, we'll come up with good
toss
ideas.
Back.
I like them.
More ideas.
Well, right on, man. Well, since we're wrapping up, why don't you tell the people where they can find you and follow you on all those social places?
You can find me in my apartment.
Oh.
Just come on over.
And YouTube, search Metal for Breakfast. TikTok, Metal for Breakfast. Instagram, Metal for Breakfast.
Oh.
Twitter. Twitter's weird. Twitter is
this is number 4.
MTL FORBRKFST. But I think you'll find me if you just search Metal for Breakfast.
Okay. Fair enough. So go like and subscribe and all the fun things.
Like and subscribe and don't show up to my apartment.
Well, all right. On that note.
Yeah, Eugene, tell everyone where they can find you on the interwebs.
Cap on Design. If you Google me, the first 4 pages of Google, well, it's all me.
Eugene's a big deal.
I used to be. I used to have a show that got ordered by a network.
Well, we still have the show. It's just in transition.
Transition phase.
Ooh.
Anyways,
it's yeah.
You can follow me on Instagram at toe__fur. Someone stole the other one. And then Twitter toe_fur, and on Facebook, Topher Welsh and VR Nation.
I'm assuming I shouldn't search for that on Google Images.
Topher Welsh or Topher. You might get some Hobbit foots. Hobbit feet. I'm not sure.
Just like one profile picture within there. Oh, that's who I was looking for.
There he is. Well, yeah. Follow us online at glitchvr.com on all of our places, and we'll see you guys the next time. Stay glitched.